When Taylor Swift was going on her tour, she was doing her Eras tour, and the Vigilante song and the dance and everything, people were going on about that dance as like, oh my god, it's Taylor being so sexual. I watched that and I was like, people are freaking out about this? But the more I thought about it, the more I was like, people are freaked out about that because they're not used to seeing Taylor being that suggestive. Like, that's not her thing. Like, she has songs and things like that where she talks about sexuality and things like that, but she is not usually presenting herself in a really sexual way. So something like her Vigilante dance, which is really tame compared to what you see most pop stars doing, like, people are like, oh my god, like, this is Taylor being sexual. It doesn't take that much. Like, she can do a much more subtle, suggestive dance because people aren't used to seeing her that way. Whereas when you have pop stars that keep trying to up the ante with their sexuality, and you see this with just like mainstream pop stars, you also see this with like, you know, hip hop stars. I would say stars like Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion. When they present themselves as sexual, they keep having to up the ante as to how do we get more sexual, how do we get more sexual? Because if you're targeting a male audience, which you typically are when you're trying to sell yourself sexually, and not to say that women can't be drawn to, you know, a sexy woman or things like that, but generally speaking, if you're selling sex, you're probably trying to target a male audience. That's just the nature of the beast. But when you target a male audience, you will always have to up the ante sexually in order to keep their attention, which is why having a female audience is actually more sustainable. It's probably one of the reasons why Taylor Swift is so successful, because she very clearly targets a female audience, like very clearly, and I don't think has ever strayed from that. Like, she's not, like, sex and sexuality is like weaved into her songs, but it's never at the forefront. Like, it's not what she leads with.